The work till you drop culture. There's something called the work till you drop culture. It's probably affecting your organization and you might not know it. If you are in the head office, you might not understand what I'm talking about. But if you have branches in other locations, your branches might probably be facing this. Now, I find that in head offices of big organizations, most times because you have the top management present there, a lot of things are adhered to. There's a lot of policy guidelines which are being monitored closely. You treat people well and you manage your staff well. But in the branches, sometimes you find a lot of dehumanization going on, and this is very, very unfortunate. Now, because of pressure on organizations, part of what you might now find is the need to manage the available human resources. And then this sometimes will lead to a big toll on their health, a big toll on their energy, a big toll on their time. I once worked in an organization and there was a situation we were largely understaffed. People wanted to go on leave, they couldn't go on leave, and so we continued managing the staff. We worked Mondays, Tuesdays, all through to Fridays, and then we worked Saturdays, and we even worked Sundays. Now, this went on constantly for a long time, and nothing was being done. Now, I understand that the local management had to manage the available resources they had, and they were not willing to be human at all in their reasoning. And so it got so bad that one of the staff collapsed in the office, the other one began to cough blood, and we had to take her to the hospital. So these things happen. In fact, I remember too, when I wanted to get married, I couldn't go on vacation. In fact, my colleague had to manage it locally and arrange for a replacement, and this was just done between us. I left the office on Friday, went for my wedding on Saturday, and I was back to the office on Monday, and nobody felt anything. But I believe that this might not happen in the head office. All right, so you might want to take a look at how your staff are treated. Now, this gives people a wrong impression of work. This is not what work should be. Yes, people should be compensated. Yes, people should work hard. Yeah, there are people who I heard of somebody who was even late to his wedding because he was working. Yes, if the compensation matches the sacrifice, that is fine, but not when people are not compensated well enough and they have to cope with all this. Sometimes it leads to a toll on their health. Sometimes they have to break down. Sometimes they get admitted in hospital. And you know the interesting thing, when they drop, work goes on. When they drop, we actually get those replacements that we have been calling out for a long time ago. Now, don't wait for things to go outright in your organization. Don't wait for people to begin to drop. Ensure that you check up on the health of your staff. They should go to the hospitals. You should give them time. You should give them breaks, because when people are well rested, they'll be able to contribute meaningfully to the organization. But when you stretch them, there's a limit beyond which a human being cannot take. And when you stretch that human beyond that limit, it becomes counterproductive. I want you to go back and think about it. There's this joke we used to pander around then, and we say that in our organization, they won't let you go until you drop dead. I hope that's not the case with your organization. You might need to take a look at it. My name is Mike Owangwa. I don't know what you think about this video, but I want you to drop your comments. Have you experienced anything like this? Did you work in an organization where the pressure was so much that you didn't have enough time, you didn't have enough break? Or perhaps you disagree with me on some points raised. Let me know and hear your comments as well. Please remember to like this video, remember to share, remember to comment, remember to subscribe depending on the platform you're watching from. My name has been Mike Owangwa, and I'll see you in coming days. Bye bye.